Have you ever witnessed someone perform a skill or handle hurdles with such grace that you thought, I wish I knew their secret? Whether it's a veteran professional, a magnetic community figure, or a friend who has honed remarkable abilities, watching their achievements can spark fresh aspirations within us. Mentors and role models frequently serve as the catalyst for this enthusiasm. They highlight what's attainable, offer direction, and enable us to advance more quickly than if we tried alone. Yet, pinpointing and forming connections with the right individuals isn't always simple. Below, you'll discover perspectives on why mentors and role models matter, practical steps to seek them out, and methods for fostering productive learning relationships. The influence of mentors and role models. Why they're important. Humans are inherently social, and a significant portion of our personal growth arises from interacting with those who've embarked on a similar journey. Mentors and role models can shorten your path. Rather than sorting out every obstacle by trial and error, you can glean pivotal lessons from their experiences, saving both effort and stress. Increase self-assurance. Observing admired individuals overcome difficulties or accomplish impressive feats reveals that such goals are achievable, and that you too have the power to persist. Provide encouragement and accountability. Mentors especially can offer critique, keep you on course, and give you that extra push to set loftier objectives. Mentors versus role models. Though the words are sometimes used interchangeably, mentors commonly refer to people with whom you share an ongoing personal connection. They dedicate time to your progress by answering questions, suggesting career paths, or giving candid evaluations. Role models, on the other hand, might not know you're inspired by them. Perhaps you learn from their published work, follow their social channels, or simply admire their day-to-day actions. Both can deeply influence your journey, but mentors provide a more interactive, direct bond. Identifying the right individuals. Traits of an effective role model. Strong principles and ethics. They exhibit honesty, display respect in their interactions, and remain aligned with moral guidelines. Genuine enthusiasm. Their drive for what they do radiates outward, whether it's leading innovative ventures, supporting local initiatives, or educating others. Demonstrated proficiency. They show clear skill in an area you find intriguing, be it a competitive pursuit, a design specialty, or an area of business acumen. Criteria for a good mentor. Applicable background. A mentor's experience should match your aspirations. If your aim is to enter a particular sector, their in-depth familiarity can be invaluable. Communication approach. Are they easy to talk to? Do they explain concepts empathetically and with clarity? A professional who's reluctant or ineffective in conveying insights might not be your ideal match. Ready to commit. Mentorship involves a two-way commitment. A solid mentor displays genuine intent to help, even if their time is limited. Locating potential mentors and role models. Use your present connections. Often, your existing circle is more resourceful than you think. Friends, coworkers, educators, or past managers may possess relevant knowledge or contacts who are uniquely suited to guide you. Ask for introductions. If you admire someone you already know, see if they can link you to a colleague with the specialized background you need. Attend local gatherings. Conferences, seminars, and community activities can offer valuable chances to meet professionals or enthusiasts involved in the same domain. Explore virtual platforms. The online world widens your reach substantially, making it easier to come across seasoned experts and dynamic communities that might be scarce in your physical location. Social media channels. Platforms like LinkedIn can be especially effective for finding professionals whose goals mirror your own. Show support for their updates, engage thoughtfully, and gradually build rapport. Online workshops and classes. Many knowledgeable people host digital events or courses. While these don't necessarily guarantee a one-on-one mentorship, active engagement can open doors you wouldn't otherwise see. Specialized forums. Sites like GitHub for coding, or other topic-based boards can reveal experts who genuinely enjoy guiding others. Look for role models in everyday settings. A role model doesn't need to be a household name or corporate leader. Sometimes, the most meaningful inspiration comes from local trailblazers, like a small business owner running a successful neighborhood shop, or a caring healthcare worker you collaborate with through voluntary service. Be open to possibilities. The perfect example might be someone quietly excelling around you, reaching out to prospective mentors. Respectful, sincere communication. If you're seeking mentorship, consider drafting a brief, considerate request. Introduce yourself. Offer a bit of background, where you are now, your targets, and what specifically attracts you to their work. Clarify your objective. Are you asking for informal guidance, project feedback, or more consistent, planned meetings? Specifics help the other person gauge how feasible it is to lend support. Show gratitude. Acknowledge their expertise or the accomplishments you look up to, and emphasize that you value any insights they choose to share. Honor their limits. Not everyone can mentor you. Some may not have the bandwidth or might have other top priorities. Accept a decline with courtesy. Appreciate the information they do give and remain gracious. No at present can change to a different answer in the future if you keep things respectful. Consider mutual benefit. While numerous mentors step up purely out of generosity, it can deepen the connection if you have something to offer in return. You could, for example, supply research assistance, share perspectives from a younger generation, or contribute help in an area where you excel. Reciprocal arrangements build a sense of balance and appreciation. Getting the most out of the learning process. Formulate meaningful questions. Whether you're sitting with a mentor or closely observing a role model, arrive prepared. Take time to reflect on the obstacles you face or the knowledge you lack. Having direct questions shows respect for their expertise and dedication to improving yourself. Some prompts might be, what was your toughest hurdle when you started, and how did you manage to move beyond it? Which tools or resources elevated your skill set, and how do I begin exploring them? How can I combine creative innovation with practical realities in our field? Listen attentively. Active listening goes beyond just hearing words. It involves sensing someone's energy, reading body language, and absorbing underlying meaning. If appropriate, jot down notable points. When you're half engaged, maybe checking notifications or daydreaming, you miss the rich nuances of their guidance. Act on their insights and follow up. Mentors typically value tangible feedback on how their advice played out. If they suggest a particular technique or resource, genuinely give it a try. Later, update them on your advancements, whether you succeeded or stumbled. This loop of application and review not only shows your respect, but can lead to even sharper insights next time. Embrace constructive input. Although praise feels encouraging, a key advantage of mentorship lies in honest assessments. If they point out your blind spots or suggest improvements, view their observations as catalysts for growth. Becoming defensive or dismissive erodes trust and stalls progress. Adapting with your mentors and role models. Varied sources of inspiration. No single individual encapsulates every trait you might wish to embody. You can have numerous mentors, each focusing on a distinct area of growth. Perhaps leadership from one, technical know-how from another. Likewise, follow multiple role models whose paths inspire you, whether in charitable endeavors, artistic pursuits, or holistic wellness. Demonstrate appreciation and pay it forward. Mentorship is often a heartfelt contribution. Even small gestures, a sincere thank you message, an email detailing a helpful breakthrough, or publicly acknowledging their influence can carry weight. Once you're in a position to offer guidance, do so without hesitation. Each new mentorship cycle fosters a continuous chain of learning and collaboration. Prepare for new phases. At times, mentor-mentee dynamics change. Your mentor may start seeing you as a peer, or you might shift your attention to a new passion. As your ambitions expand, different mentors and role models might enter the picture. Embrace this evolution without feeling bound to the initial setup. Each stage of your journey calls for new perspectives. A meaningful transformation. Continual inspiration role models remind us that big aspirations need not remain fantasies. They're achievable if we put in the effort and make use of the wisdom of those who've gone before us. By examining and mimicking their approaches, you keep motivation alive, even when obstacles arise. Maintaining mentor relationships. As you move forward, keep in touch with any mentor who's been key in your path. Send them updates about your new milestones or the struggles you face to maintain a collaborative bond. Simultaneously, continue observing the evolution of your role models. Watch how they adapt to emerging trends or reinvent their craft. Their ongoing story can mirror and guide your own progression. A note on personal effort. While mentors provide a powerful edge, they don't replace the need for your own hard work. Ultimately, it's your task to implement the lessons. Mentors spotlight issues you may not see, and role models serve as shining examples. But you must take the steps, staying engaged in the process, analyzing any setbacks, and advancing consistently. Conclusion. Seeking out mentors and role models is more than benefiting from their successes. It demands a willingness to learn proactively, remain humble, and honor the hard-earned knowledge others are willing to share. By focusing on individuals who reflect your values and ambitions, reaching out thoughtfully, and being receptive to their input, you can hasten your progress immensely. In return, your gratitude for their support can build the basis for your future leadership, where you become a source of inspiration or guidance to those who come after you. Engage in this dynamic cycle and observe how each conversation and discovery enriches your journey toward your fullest potential. Thank you for watching. Join us on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe.